SEO is dead. And if you're not optimizing this new form of content optimization, your business is going to fall behind. People are no longer searching in Google for solutions or for business recommendations. They're going to ChatGPT. And there's a way that ChatGPT is finding this information to present it to the customer, and it's going to be around being authentic and being original. And this is all going to stem around content. We're shifting from an SEO focus to an SEO focus. Instead of search engine optimization, it's search content optimization. And you need to get your business ready because in 2026, things are going to drastically change. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to do that and how to create a new strategy so that you can start marketing your business and optimizing it for AI. Transitioning from an SEO focus to an SEO focus is how you're going to win as AI starts taking over. I was sitting in the airport yesterday and being nosy, there's somebody in front of me, and she went in ChatGPT and searched up best hotels in Cancun, I think. So she must have been flying to Cancun. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, isn't that interesting? Like, I would have searched that on Google, but we're not doing that anymore. And honestly, I find myself searching for quick answers on ChatGPT than Google, more often than Google, because I don't want to sort through things. Like, everyone's attention span is so short. Everyone wants that instant gratification. We want to find what we're looking for and we want to move on. And when we can't find what we're looking for, it's incredibly frustrating. So previously, the way that you would do that is your business would write content and blog posts to answer questions. And that's still a thing. I asked ChatGPT, hey, how do you even index things? Like, how do you find things? And it said, based on the information on the website. So it is crawling websites for information, but it's using different factors to pull up that information and present it to the user than what Google uses. And honestly, people are using Google less and less. More people are going over to that. You need to shift your strategy in a way that is optimized so that these AI learning modules, these AI things can find your business, can index that information and present it to the user. And I have a very bold claim here. The AI generated bullshit that you're using or your agency's using to rank and to establish authority isn't going to work anymore. Like, do you really think if everyone is just doing AI generated blog posts and AI generated social media captions that's going to stand out? There's no way, right? What people want is people want to avoid noise. And as more and more people jump on the GPT bandwagon and writing their captions and writing their blog posts with it, there's more and more noise out there. And so what you need to be doing is creating a personal touch to yourself. ChatGPT in some searches has pulled up a YouTube video to explain exactly what I'm asking it. And it's pulling from the transcript of that video. It's pulling from the information on that website. And so what I want to do is really just break down and show you how you should be shifting your strategy in 2025 to optimize your business for AI. It's not search engine optimization anymore. I believe it's going to change. And I guess we even see it now with search engines. The biggest answer we get is from Gemini, right? If we type it into Google, it's not pulling up a bunch of snippets from the website. It's pulling up a Gemini answer, which is pulling from all of those things. And so if you want to show up there and you want to be the trusted source, you need to create content that's actually helpful for it and that's not the same as everybody else's. And you might say, okay, well, how do I do this? I'm going to try and break it down. I'm going to try and keep it surface level, and maybe I'll make more videos that dive a little bit deeper into it. But the surface level stuff is the mindset shift. So we need to move away from SEO to SCO. And this means content, okay? We want content to be optimized. We want our content to come up in the SERP pages. We want our content to come up with AI. And we want our content to educate and entertain, and it needs to have a personal touch. If your content doesn't have a personal touch, it's the same as everybody else's. And if you are the same as everybody else, how are you going to stand out? How are you going to win? How are your competitors going to want to choose you over everybody else? So for you pool builders, this is especially important. And hot take, Nobody gives a shit about the finished project. Nobody cares that you did this really cool project because they don't even know who you are, and they need a reason to trust you, and they need a reason to like you. And again, just the finished product isn't going to do anything for AI. And so we want to focus in on what AI is pulling from. And what it's pulling from is education. It's pulling from how authoritative you are in the space, okay? So if you want to be authoritative and you want to help people out, you need to focus right here. So I'm going to break down the strategy that we use for our clients. It absolutely crushes it. It makes it super simple to stay on the same page. And it starts with one thing. It starts with a video. In 2025, I'm going to say I'm 90% sure video is going to lead the way in marketing, because you can't fake it. YouTube already announced they're not going to monetize channels that have AI generated voice and unoriginal content. Like, they've already gone away with that. And it's going to be the same for everything else. They want a leader, they want an expert, and they want a personality to lead the way, to educate and to entertain. And so to optimize your business, to optimize your brand for AI, it's going to stem around video. And I don't care if you think I'm wrong, because you're wrong. Here's the thing. This is the most authentic form of information. This is the hardest stuff to fake. This is the hardest stuff to replace. You can tell when something's AI generated or it's an AI person trying to talk to you, and you skip it, right? It doesn't add value. It doesn't help you. We want real connection. And again, the prediction is that as AI gets more popular and as more people do AI generated videos and things like that, it's all going to become noise, and we're going to tune it out. When you create a video, you want to educate or entertain. And there's 5 categories here. I'm going to try and remember them all off the top of my head, but it's verse, best in class, price, problems, so like how to solve those problems, and reviews. When you're creating content, the strategy here is a long form video around one of these things in your niche. So for you guys, it could be a pump, or how about, let's do this. Heated pools versus not heated. You're going to create a video explaining the differences, because there are. And if your customer came to you and said, hey, I don't know if it's worth it to get the heating option. I don't know if this is worth it. Should I get heated or not heated? You could ramble off for 10 minutes about the differences, couldn't you? It would not be hard for you. So you create a video, create your bullet points, benefits of heated, benefits of not heated, recommendation, and that's it. It is that simple. It really is that simple. And so what you do with this video, now we have a nice, handsome pool guy explaining the benefits of heated versus not heated. And now we have a customer who's wondering what the benefits are, who trusts you now. You go a little bit deeper, and we use AI as a vehicle, but we don't use it as the product, I guess. So with the vehicle of AI, the vehicle is going to take this content, and now we're going to turn it into a blog post, okay? Now it's a blog post because we're leveraging this original content, your voice, your cadence, your opinions, your tone, and we're converting it to something that also matches that. So now we have a blog post titled the same thing. And we embed this YouTube video on the blog post because Google's the biggest search engine. YouTube's owned by Google. YouTube's the second biggest search engine. ChatGPT, AI, Gemini, Claude, all of these are pulling from videos, from these blog posts to get this information. And if you are the person who's educating more than anybody else, if you are the person who is teaching people more and explaining things more with a personal touch, you're going to stand out. I would much rather watch this video of a person explaining this complicated topic to me than I would AI regurgitating a script from ChatGPT. Way, a million times over. And you can add jokes, you can be funny, be yourself, and that's going to carry over into this blog post. And this is just such an easy thing to do. And from this video, we get even more. We get short form videos. Now we have short form videos from this that are going out on all of the other platforms. I saw a thing, I don't know if it's for sure, but I saw that Instagram released Instagram's linking to Google now for rankings. So your videos, your captions are allegedly now going to show up on the search page, which could be a whole nother thing, right? So now we have these short form videos coming from this long form video that's explaining things that's also getting pulled up from AI. AI is referencing Google. It's referencing the search engine to pull this information from. And you need to be everywhere on there. You need to have so much content on there so that it can pull from it. So I guess basic overview here, what you need to be doing is create a video. Whether it's a verse, whether you're explaining the best in class, whether you're explaining price, whether you are breaking down common problems or doing a review on a product or a service or something like that. The reason for this is that's what the customers are looking for. Here's why this is so important. Your customers are searching for these things. They want to know the difference between two things. They want to understand the pricing. They want to know what's best and what's worst. They want to know the problem and how to solve it, and they want to know the reviews. And so if this is your customer, Bob Money, right here, and this is your business, you've got a wall. These customers are not searching for your business. They don't know it exists. They have no idea. But what they are searching for is this. They're searching for the price. They're searching for the best in class. They want to understand the problems. They want to know the reviews. They're searching for this thing. And whoever is answering this, whoever is providing this information is going to get the sale because you've educated that customer, you've built trust, you've added value to their life. Without doing these things, you're just making noise. You're creating a bunch of noise and no one's going to find you because they don't know you exist. So when you really lean into it, when you really create content that's authentic, that's genuine, that shares your opinions, that's bold, it's disruptive, people are going to like you, they're going to trust you, and they're going to find you because now you've become the expert. Now you've put so much content out there that it's impossible for them to find anybody else. So if you want to leverage your business and get it ready for AI and start implementing these changes, it's a content first approach. There's no gimmicks, no funny business. It's putting in the work and creating the content every single day. Content, 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 content. If you want help creating content, that's what I do. There's a button in the description to go and join our Facebook group. It's for marketing secrets for pool builders. Go join that and ask away. I'm in there to answer any questions. I want to help you guys prepare for this because you work hard as hell. You guys are good people. And this is going to be a big change, a big, big, big change.